Hello ladies, welcome back to the final bee journal video. I'm going to do a flip through of the finished journal. Welcome new subscribers. It's nice to have a couple more each time. The journal is quite large. Let's get my ruler. It's 6 inches by 9 inches or 15.5 centimeters by 22.5, I should say 0.5, shouldn't I? I can't mix inches with the centimeters. It's hard backed. It has loose signatures which are fixed in with these Midori elastic bands. The advantage of that is that you can add pages and take pages out, and they're decorated with these lovely little metal circlets. 2 of them are decorated and 2 of them are plain. That's just how they came from the supplier. The spine is about 2.5 inches. And inside there are 4 signatures, each with 8 full pages in. Each page is 4 sides. The cover is a green nature type material, which on the inside has a pocket holding a book or something. On the front there is a little booklet, which I haven't shown you how I made so far, but I will do in future videos. It has journaling cards, all bee related pictures in. This is a material tape, not washi, and an applique bee on the front of it. There are some sunflowers which I added, and some little bees. And on the inside is a pocket with a booklet on with a die inside, plain pages for you to make notes on. And at the back cover there is another die which you could use to make a cover for your own journal, or maybe the front of a card. I've left the top loose so you can take that out. And there are some wildflower seeds which came with the kit that I got from Friends of the Earth. There are ruffles on some of the pages, and on the ruffles are some delightful charms. There's a ladybird, a bee, a dragonfly, what's that one? A snail. That's rather lovely, isn't it? Another little bee. This is a belly band, so you can put things under it. And then on the pages there's various different quotes. When you shoot an arrow of truth, dip its point in honey. That's an Arab proverb. And underneath, listen to the bees and let them guide you. Brother Adam. One of Mrs. Cogg's kits has lovely bee-related pictures in. That's one of them. This is from Jibidneri, her kit. I've got an embossed flower here. I could have gone on and on with this journal, decorating it, but I've left some of it for you to decorate yourself and add things that you like. Which seems only fair. So there are spaces that you can decorate if you like it very decorated, or you can write on it or leave it as it is. That's the poster that you can remove. You just gently pull it out. See, it's held in very firmly but easy to remove. So that is the poster that goes on the wall. There's a collage. Bee production honey. That's one of Artie Mays' bee type tags. And you can also fit something a little bit smaller inside that envelope. One of Jibid's eco-dyed cards. She's getting hung up. There's an envelope here that I've made, and inside a pretty little card to write on. I've lined the envelope with some newspaper to give it a bit of strength, and you just tuck it in like so. There's some graph paper and a stencil of flowers. This is a nice little die that Sue Ann sent me. I'm going to clip something underneath. And this is one of Tracy Fox's tags, which I've attached to the top so you can flip it up. It's one of the tags that I made in one of the videos, one of the earlier videos. Little envelope there that you can add things to. Tea-dyed doily. Couldn't think of the word for a minute. Another ATC. Sweet as honey. And this is, I think this was the first of the floating pockets that I did with you. It's a dried flower. And there's room at the top to put things in. Room at the top of this. This is a long, slim one. And also on the back, this large piece comes out so you can write on it or use it in another way. That just sits in the journal. You can attach it if you want to make it more permanent. I've got several of these envelopes that I decoupaged. That's the letter from Friends of the Earth about Bee Saver Kit. And the address is at the bottom if you want to write off for one yourself. There is a website as well. So, have a good look at that envelope. I used the green paper to make the envelopes. And there are some cutouts from a book about beekeeping. Various cards. This is the third signature. This is the page we did together. Slip out from Mrs. Cog with royal jelly details on. This was an embossed page that I made. I used a yellow dye to colour it and then embossed it. It's a very deep embossing, so you can see the depths if I do like that. That one's empty. There's another pocket that you can fill up. And some collage. This inclusion tells you how to build your own bee hotel. And there's lots of other details inside. Various different tags. That's a poem on vellum, where the bee sucks, there suck I. There are 4 of these belly bands, and this is a die cut that Sue Ann sent me recently. Thank you, Sue Ann. You always send me lovely things. This is one of Louisa Heinzel's big tags. This butterfly one. There's a big hexagonal die cut there. You can make notes on. That's another floating pocket, which looks quite different if you use different paper, doesn't it? Lots of room inside, and an extra piece of journeying card. And you've already seen what's in the pocket at the back. So most of this journal is familiar to you if you've been following along the different videos that I've made. And that journal will be, I'd like to say, given as a giveaway for my 200 plus 2 subscribers. But I have a favour to ask. One of our grandsons has recently been diagnosed with a brain tumour. This is our little grandson. He's 9 now, and he's just finished his chemotherapy and his radiotherapy, and at the hospital where he's had the treatment, they ring a bell when the treatment is over. So he then had an MRI scan to see if there was an improvement, but the chances are slim for him to make a full recovery, if at all. This is when he was little, and as he got older you can see how it's affecting his eye, and now of course with the steroids he's blown up, which is inevitable, unfortunately. So poor little lad is had a hard time of it, and he has a little sister who's also going to have to face quite a bit more sadness. So I'm going to give away the bee journal, but I would also like, if you want to be part of the giveaway, if you would like to make a donation to the treatment. Oliver lives in America and the treatment is very expensive, so they can do with all the help that they can get. So I'll put a link underneath where you can go to donate if you wish. It's fundly.com, and you go straight to it. They've already raised quite a bit of money. When the bills start coming in, I think it could be not enough. Anyway, I'm sure you'll all pray for him as I will. So he's only 9, and it's a very heavy burden for the family to carry. So thank you for joining in with me with the bee journal. I've enjoyed making it. I'm going to make another one. I made in the beginning 8 signatures so that I could make 2 complete journals. With the other 4, I'm not sure whether I'll do smaller ones or another big one, but we'll see anyway. So there we are, and on to the next thing soon. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your prayers, which I know will come. And until the next time, I'll say bye-bye for now.